Hey, good morning, guys. We're gonna get ready for the day. Isn't it annoying when I start every video like, hey guys, we're gonna get ready? But we are. I feel like the lighting is weird right now, but it's because it's sunny outside and it's a little bit later in the morning. It's like, I don't even know. What time is it? I've been up for a hot minute. It's almost 10:30. I'm getting ready for work. I still got like four and a half hours left, I think, until I gotta leave. I already have supper half cooked because I want to eat before I go to work because I'm starting my fasting. Pretty much I'll eat, like after this video, I'll probably make some rice, and then eat before I go to work, probably like an hour or two before I go to work. And then nothing but plain, basic water until after my appointment tomorrow. I'm almost done my electrolytes right now. I think I got this much left. So I want to get that finished because I'm just going to do plain water for my fast. And then of course I made myself one of my favorite drinks currently right now. Brown sugar espresso latte. Actually, technically mine's kind of not brown sugar flavor. It's butter toffee flavor. But it has like 20 grams of protein in it. Yeah. Anywho, this video is brought to you in part by Random Things. We have a little bit of new products, a little bit of old. Some of these are drugstore, some of these are not. I did buy the new Maybelline Lifter Plump and Glow foundation. I bought shade 102. What do I use for the other one? I was too lazy to get up and see. Okay, so for the Maybelline Lumi Matte, it looks like I have shade 112, and this is 102. But when I was looking online, because I bought it online, when I was looking at the shades, 112 looked very, very warm, and I don't know, the shade range on this one doesn't seem to me anyways as good as this one. This is a favorite foundation, but I also want to try this one. I do have dry skin. Everybody says I don't look like I do though. But I do have dry skin. I stay on top of my skincare. Anywho, we're going to try this out today. We're also going to try out the Covergirl Trueblend Skin Enhancer Baked Luminous Bronzer. And I bought the shade 300 Honey Bun. I do want to get one of the blushes. I might order one of the blushes this weekend. Or see if I can find it in store. Because I do got to go to the drugstore to get something. But here's the bronzer. Marbled Effects. Kind of makes me think of Hourglass. But I've heard these are the bronzer from CoverGirl and the blush are, I'll tell you, a nice color. Are a semi-dupe for Hourglass. So we have that to try. I have not seen or heard anybody use this. I'm not sure if it's new to my eyes, but it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Body Mascara. And I got the black brown. Feels super light. The mascara one looks like it has absolutely nothing on it. But this has been one that's been in my Amazon cart for a while, so we're going to try that out today. I've also want to try this. This is from L'Oreal. What is it called? L'Oreal Lumi Bronze Lipstick Soleil. I bought the shade 100 Sunkissed Rose, which is light, but I didn't buy it for a bronzer shade. I bought it for a blush. I do want to swatch it because online it looks like it would be a really, really pretty blush color. But who knows? The other ones from this line, they all look like bronzers. This one to me... Oh, look at that. Did it melt? Oh, that is so... Do you guys... What? I think mine melted. Let me just see. I mean, it blends out seamlessly. Maybe I will use it for a bronzer. Actually, let me pull that back up. Why does that feel so... I'm gonna have to... What? That's not the texture, is it? It's very thin and lightweight, but mine clearly... Can I use that as a blush? Definitely looks way different on my in person than this one does online. That's weird. Mine's like completely melted. Let me look this up right quick. Now I'm curious. Oh, and I'll show you the last product right quick. That's new for me. Not new to you probably, but new to me. The Maybelline Lifter Liner. I bought the shade Big Lift. Anyways, the color is what got me. I was like, that looks like a nice color. Yeah. And it's darker than some of the ones that I have. So we will wear that today. Damn, I'm kind of, let's figure this bronzer out. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a solid stick, just like the other ones, because I do have like the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace. Yeah, and it's a solid stick. Maybe I just got a bad one. Do I reorder it and see? Or see if I can get it in store, but I think it's pretty sure it was cheaper on Amazon. Let's see. L'Oreal makeup. Damn. Yeah, so the one I ordered was Sunkissed Rose. So yeah, I got the right one. In the photos, it diffuse bronze glow, effortless glide, ultra sensorial, buildable intensity, soft cream base. It's like a cream to powder formula, soft cream base, melts evenly in the skin, buildable, cake free. For some reason, it looks way more rosy on the swatches on here, but it looks very like solid. So I wonder if I got a bad one. I'm gonna use it today regardless, but yeah, it's like mine melted. Okay. Well, that looks pretty. You're not getting that, are you? I haven't seen that before. Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Highlighting Powder, Gelée Highlighter, Modern Mercury. Why does that look so pretty? It's like a rosy bronze highlighter. Damn. I don't know that I've tried anything from Estee Lauder. I should probably get out of here before I start finding things. Alright, I'll use it today anyways, and I'll just, I'll probably pick up another one, see if I can find it in store. Just because now I'm curious. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Can I use it as a blush? It's very... definitely glowy. It's pretty. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's just start with the foundation. Give us a quick shake. I'm just gonna pump it onto my finger and then put it onto my face. My skincare is done. I did it last night. And then I did throw on some e.l.f. What's that stuff called? I always forget the name of it. Thirst Burst drops. I threw some of that on this morning when I got out. So the color for me is great because it helps cover up the redness. I do have a lot of redness in my complexion. This looks like it's gonna match perfectly with my neck. Yep, nice. Just want to make sure we have this all blended in. I did not indeed watch a movie last night. I trained 2 people yesterday for sandwich shift. All I gotta say was I'm so glad it was the 2 people that I trained because that shift went by so nicely, so smoothly. They were very easy to... I decided to change up my approach to my training. I've trained several people in the deli. And usually, during like the first training, I end up doing all the stuff and I just have them watch me do it. This time I was like, how do you guys feel about me you guys automatically doing hands-on? I'll explain to you and show you how to do something without me actually doing it. And then I just have you guys do it. And they were like, yeah, sounds good. We did that yesterday and I'm telling you, it was great. Yeah. I'm training. Yeah, it went good. I was actually happy about it. I'm so tired though. My body's tired from yesterday's shift and the day before shift. The first Tuesday of every month is so busy because there's like an customer appreciation day the first Tuesday of every month. So like everybody that comes in, like you get a discount on your groceries as long as you have a scene card. So Tuesday was really busy. And not only was it busy, but like one of the workers did something, but then she left so much stuff that need to get done that if you're on that shift, like no matter what shift you do, there are certain things you're supposed to do before you clock out to go home. And out of like the 4 or 5 things she was supposed to do, she did 1 and left the rest. And then she left a mess for us after she did her one thing. And so I took care of it all and whatever, it got done. And then you ever work with somebody and people are like, oh, they're actually pretty good or whatever, but then you're like, they could have just went home and just left me. I could have just done everything myself. So I was beat by the time I left work. Today's Thursday. By the time I left work Tuesday, I felt like I had been at the gym and that a trainer had run me through the ropes or something. Okay, I like this color match. Just looking at my skin, seeing if it's sitting weirdly. Everything sits weirdly around my nose and on my nose. I may eventually get a primer and just specifically for like right here. But I kind of like, I'm like, maybe I won't get a primer because I blow my nose a lot at work. So like whatever's on my nose comes off anyways. I think I see an eye booger. If I can get it, that would be nice. Okay, so there's that. Again, I'm not worried about how it is on my nose. I'm just wondering, do I want to use that as a bronzer? Or, yeah, I will. I'll do something else for a blush. Damn, that's kind of crappy, though. I'm just going to dot it. Since mine's melted. I don't think the product's gone bad. I think it's, I think it melted. I barely put any pressure on that and it's all... It's crazy. That's fun. That's kind of funny. And now it's popped back up. I'm gonna leave it before I... I'm gonna wipe that off. I did take a new, yeah, I was gonna say, I did take a new cloth out. It doesn't really look rosy. Does it look rosy to you guys? To me, it just looks very warm. Almost looking orange, but not quite. Let's wipe my bronzer brush off a little bit. Like, it seems warmer than what I would normally go for a bronzer, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, it actually looks nice. Okay. I'm just gonna take my sponge around the perimeter of it. But yeah, right now I need a mirror. I'm trying to look in the camera. Yeah, okay. That looks, yeah, it looks nice. All right, let's do some of this. Do I want any concealer? No. Oh, leave your hair alone. I got it hairsprayed. Up in a bun. I'm just doing like pop buns right now. Anywho, I am training again tonight. Thank the Lord. I'm only doing a 4-hour shift today. But I'm going to train one of the ones I trained yesterday because the other one has today off. But I'm going to train on... The shift we're doing is not the closing shift, but it's like the helping the closing person. So I'm going to train her on what we do there. I think 3 or 4 of my shifts next week I'm training as well. The 2 people. Which, again, I don't mind. But it can get tiring. They just, all I can say is they made yesterday's shift so easy and not stressful. I'm going to prepare. One of them I've already trained. Like, we did a cooking shift together where I trained them on cooking. The next shift that I'm training them on will be another cooking shift, but I told them I'm just going to let them take the lead. I will be there. The other one hasn't done a training on cooking shift. I'll be doing that with her this upcoming week. So I'm going to write her a cheat sheet, which I tend to give to people who are new. And yeah, that's nice. It's not, I'm not a fan of warm bronzers, but it looks nice. What do you guys think? I mean, you can let me know, or you probably will. I believe this is the lightest shade of the bronzers. And again, it's shade 300 Honey Bun. And it's marbled. I think it does look nice. Do I have an Hourglass one to compare it to? Well, I have this one, which is not marbled. Yeah, I don't know. That stuff's pretty. Ooh, maybe I'll take this out. What kind of blush do I want to do? Excellent question. Alright, so foundation and bronzers on. If you're new here, don't expect my video to fly by. It's not gonna happen. Just a heads up, because I don't rush through my videos. I took this out, and I don't need to. I could put this away. I think was already bronzer. What did I drop? Keeping that on there because I'm gonna see. Alright, so I'm gonna lightly, and now I'm gonna start pressing firmer. Not that I read anything about this, but it's a lip liner. What? And now I'm like really pressing, like, so you really gotta press to get that off. Damn, I might put some of that on right now and just let it sit while I do my makeup. Hey, oh darn it. And this will also hopefully help me decide what I want to do on my eyes today. I think this is like the only color of these ones that I was like, okay, I can see me wearing that one. So I have lip liners, but I don't like how they disappear. And I don't want to like keep reapplying. This goes on very nicely. As you can see, my lips are really pale. And it feels so creamy, and for it feeling so creamy, I'm surprised that it stays put. It's drying down though. I like that color. I think it's like they said, it's like a rose something. Yeah, shade 07 Big Lift. Maybe it's like a mauve-y brown. Hey, kiddo. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone and finish our makeup. I do want some blush. I'm thinking I want to do... something mauve-y. Okay, I don't want to do pink. I think I want to do something a bit more mauve. Ooh, one sec. I think I might have an idea. Ooh, that's pretty. Of course it is. Mad Love. That one's too light. I don't want that one. At least not today. Both of these would work. Dolce Vita, and then this one from Nars, and this one's Rose on Mars from R.E.M. Beauty. I'm gonna do Dolce Vita. Oh, one second. No, I don't want that one today. Okay, so we'll do Dolce Vita, and I think I'm going to put down my Danessa Myricks thing. I'm going to probably mix these two for a blush. I gotta stop putting the foundation on my eyes. I believe that, because I've been trying to figure it out why my eyes water. I mean, they still water even without putting foundation on them, but I believe it's me putting the foundation around my eyes that causes the majority of the eye watering. I'm like, am I gonna do a gloss over this? I wish my teeth were not so sensitive. My gums and stuff like peel from whitening stuff. I'd love to be able to whiten my teeth. I need to go get them cleaned again, or go, yeah, professionally. Actually, I probably should make an appointment for that soon. All right, so far I'm liking how this is looking. I'm just wiping off this brush. What? You got brush cleaner, girl. Use it. I might do an order this weekend. I'm thinking of getting the new, I'm not thinking, I do want to get it. I'm just debating if I want to get it this week or just wait another week. Because I don't need to like go and buy things at the beginning of the month. Okay, I'm gonna dip into, I need a smaller brush. One sec. I'm gonna dip into this one and this one. Dab it on the back of my hand. I just dab it on the back of my hand. Just, yeah. Who has this? Either this one or the other one, because there's two different ones. There's this one called Do It Undercover. And there's another one that is, I think, more like pinky. Which I was going to get the other one too. It isn't on Sephora anymore. I think this one's still on Sephora, but the other shade, I've only seen it on Beautylish. I haven't done an order from Beautylish though in over a year, I believe. Maybe longer. I used to order from Beautylish all the time. That's how I got a lot of my Natasha Denona palettes before they stopped selling them through Sephora. Because Beautylish used to be just have some on the back of my hand. There used to be a spot here in Canada. I would do an order from Beautylist. It would be here in like literally a couple of days. And then, yeah, probably about a year or two, they stopped. I don't know what happened, but in order to get an order from there, they ship from the US now. I'm going to go around the edge. Don't worry for those of you who are like, oh my gosh. Someone almost always has something to say about my blush. It's like, to each their own, guys. To each their own. I do want highlighter on too. Okay, so far, so good. I'm liking this look. I'm feeling very fallish. I wish I had a bigger top lip. I will say that. I feel like I don't even have to tell you what highlighter I'm going to use because you probably already know. Mesmerize, because it's my favorite shade of the ones that I have. I almost feel like I might want to give one of the other two to my coworker. Because this is my go-to. This is my favorite one. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to dip into this blush. I still got to do face powder, which will help tone some of this down. So whatever's left. Keep this, well, I'm going to keep it all out, but I'll keep that handy in case I want some more. So far though, I'm liking this look. If my eyebrows were done, I could probably do eyebrows and mascara and call it a day. All right, I want face powder. I'm gonna do some of the Maybelline Fit Me. I kind of want a different face brush or powder brush. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to set my lids. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm not really seeing a glow at all from that foundation. It says Plump and Glow, right? Yeah. But I will say, I am liking how this is looking right now, like my makeup. Okay, and then I'm going to go into my Live Tinted. Put this down here. Damn, I like this. Okay, let's do our eyebrows, because that's throwing me off. Yep, no liner on my straw. Nothing on my arm. I'm kind of wondering right now, do I want to do eyeshadow or just throw mascara on? I need to look into... I need to call the salon or go online and see what they charge for highlights. I want to go get some highlights done. Probably not this month because there's some other stuff we're doing and I'm trying to like be more mindful of doing everything all in 1 month. But I do want to go get some highlights in my hair. Okay. So. Oops, well, there that goes.
What did you drop?
I think what did I drop? Oh, the big ass mirror. I want to brush my eyebrows out so that they're not so harsh. Just to soften them up a little.
Oh, did you already make supper?
Well, I made the butter I made butter chicken. It's in the oven. I'm gonna cook up some rice when I'm done here because I want to eat before I go to work. Because I can't eat after work. Okay, brows are done. Now the question is, do I want to do any eyeshadow? The palette that I dug out was this one here, the Patrick Ta. I really like the mattes in here. The mattes are good. The shimmers are fine. They're not my favorite though, at least not from this. I like his other shimmers that are in his duos. I'm going to go into this shade right here. If you're wondering, this is the volume 2. Yeah, Major Dimensions 2. And I'm just gonna take this shade and just start putting this on my lid and blending it up and out. I'll probably just keep it simple. I probably should not say simple because whenever I say simple, my look isn't simple. But I do like his mattes. His matte shadows and his blush duos are my favorite products of his that I've tried. I'm going to go into this shade right here and do the same thing. Just building that same color up. I'm gonna flip the brush around and I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, the lightest shade. And just blend over the edge. So it looks like that. We might keep this matte, but don't get too excited, because I probably won't. But possibly. Okay, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go into the mauve shade here and put that underneath. I feel like I'm kind of making this look a little monochromatic, but not quite, because these shadows are not as pinky brown or rosy brown as the blush. That's so pretty. Maybe I should have just done this mauve shade and not the other one, because the other one gives it more warmth, but the bronzer has a little bit of warmth in it. This shade here kind of goes with the lips, but these two combined kind of go with the cheeks. And this is definitely making the blue in my eyes pop as well. Man, I got such a big bottom lip. I mean, it's not that big, but now I'm like, do I want to do... I might do a smudge of something along my upper lash. I think I'll go into this darker brown. Just a little. Just like that on the... Yeah. Just like that. Okay, we'll keep the look matte, okay? Because I'm kind of digging how this looks right now. I'm gonna take this brush with nothing on it. I'm just gonna blend over. So it looks like that. I'm just debating. I do have color, like I blended it out, but I'm kind of feeling I need to bring a little bit something more out there. I'm gonna take this brush, kind of fluffy. I'm just gonna dip into those two, kind of just, because this is a fluffier brush, and just bring a little bit more of this out here. I'm gonna go into this one. I think that helps a little. Because I don't have the biggest eyes. If I do like dark shadows and then I just keep it all light up here, then I just look like I have all of this space up here and then like really tiny eyes. It's generally speaking why I tend to do like a lot of darker shadow out here on the outer corner and bring it out a bit to kind of make my eyes look like they're bigger, even though they're not. But I feel like that's what I need to do. Reminder, even though I like putting foundation on my eyes, like around my eyes, just to like even it all out, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna go into a smaller brush. I'm gonna dip into these two. I'm gonna kind of, I guess, give myself a smoky look. I'm gonna darken it out here a little bit. Just doing circular motions. And then just keep blending it out. There we go. Do you guys see what I mean now? Like, from my point of view, it helps bring, like, open my eye up a little bit. I feel like I have such a smoother blend over there than I do over here. Not that it needs to be rushed, because it doesn't. So I'm going to leave it there for a second. I'm going to clean this off. I'm going to go back into the fluffy brush, dip into the last two shades, and then blend over out here. So when I say the last two shades, oops, don't go, stay there. These two right here. Blending over the edge of this. And then I'm going to take my face powder. Hang on now. Then I'm going to go into my Maybelline face powder and blend higher up and out. Like that. This brush, nothing extra on it. I'm just gonna feel like this one kind of looks more like whoop this way than this one, but I'm not gonna like fiddle diddle with it because I'll ruin it. I'm not gonna do any. Am I really not gonna do a shimmer? Let me get a better look. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face just so you know it all melts. But I'll be quite frank, it looks kind of nice as is. So I was like, do I want to spray it? I feel like I should. I almost feel like I need a stronger brow. I feel like I was, yeah. Now maybe I won't set it. I'm not going to set my face. I'm going to do a little bit more on my brows. Just a little bit. Especially in the front. Who else here goes to work with a full face makeup? Okay, I'm liking this. The only thing that I am wondering right now is if I don't want to wear just a lip liner, but like, do I want to keep a matte lip or do I want to go glossy on the lips? That's the question, because I don't know. I think everything is blended how I like it. Just gonna put all of this out of my way. I'll throw some mascara on and then figure out what lip product I want to use. Because I'm wondering if I put a lip balm or lip gloss over this, will it lift the lip liner? It's pulling down my pant legs. I pull them up when I'm sitting here as it gets warm. Okay. Not gonna add any more blush. No, I like this. Maybe the hair might not suit this, but this is how my hair is today. I'm not fudging around with my hair. I said fudging. Okay. Mascara. So let's try this one. It feels very light, like and I got black brown is the shade that I got for this mascara. And I have not heard of anybody who has bought this or used it. To be quite honest with you, I'm not really seeing any makeup videos, like tutorials, like get ready with me videos, besides my friend Andy I don't know, like some of them are doing like bingo palette or palette bingo, or oh my goodness, like 4 or 5 palettes video. I feel like I have an eyelash hanging down. I remember going on last night and trying to find, like, I was on there and I was like all excited to possibly watch somebody that I'm subscribed to do their makeup, but no. People are also busy though, and they have lives outside of YouTube, so I mean, there are people. I'm just not. I'm subscribed to a bunch of people, and just the ones that I've been watching, none of them have really been posting. This is like a nice lightweight mascara. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that like got all my lashes on this side. It's not going to do the same thing on the other side, but it's nice. Definitely lightweight. This feels like such a sultry look for a fuzzy head hairdo. But I'm not washing my hair till tonight, which is why it's up in a bun again. If you want dramatic lashes, this mascara is definitely not going to be it for you. This is another, like, basic mascara. I just don't like that I feel like no product is coming off. And I feel like a lot of mascaras lately that I've been buying, I'm getting like no product out of the tubes. This one's definitely on the drier side. Yeah, I feel like on this eye, that's the best I'm gonna be able to get. But I like this look. And I do like the color of that mascara. Okay, so the question is, do we add something on top of this? Like, what would you guys do? I feel like the Pat McGrath gloss that I have in my bag would be nice with this, but I'm gonna try this gloss first. I say try like I haven't. Maybe one of these two. Let's try this one first. we'll do this one. It looks pretty. I feel like both of these would look nice. So this one's the Fenty lip oil in the shade Ember, and it has like these very, very pretty sparkles. And then this one's the Gloss Bomb, and it's, what's this one called? Spiked Hot Chocolate. So we're just going to wear this one today. So this is the look, guys. I think it's kind of monochromatic. If I don't do the gloss, then it would be a pretty much all matte look. Do we see any kind of glow? I know I put powder on, but I barely put, like I just put the matte powder like right here and right here. The other face powder that I have is not really matte. It's just like a natural finish, and I just put that down here. I'm not really seeing any glow. The foundation says Plump and Glow. I'm not seeing any glow, aside from like the normal glow that I normally have. I like the color. So we'll probably play around with this one for the next week or so. The bronzer stick, I actually like the color. I was a little bit worried because it does look kind of orangey peach. And I was wanting it just based on online swatches. I wanted it for a cream blush. As you can see, mine is completely melted. I'm still going to use it. I'm surprised it's melted though, considering like it's winter time here. But yeah, this look has my eyes like popping. I don't even know what would be a suitable hairstyle for this, but like I said, we're doing the bun. I don't have like the perfect blend on my eyes right now, but it's fine. I'm only going to work. The mascara. Basic mascara. I like the color. And yeah, it does what I need. You could get a black one and it would be more bold, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of black mascara, at least not lately. The powder bronzer from Covergirl, I like it. I can't really compare it to the Hourglass ones, but just I know Morgan Turner, she did one side of her face with the Covergirl blush and bronzer, and then she did the other side of her face with the Hourglass, and they looked very, very similar on her. So I don't know what to say. I have Hourglass products, and they do look really nice and seamless. I'm not seeing any issues, at least at the moment, with this. So some of these we might see me use like consistently for a bit while I play around with them, but I really like this look. I wouldn't be surprised if I do even like the same base tomorrow for whatever look I do. But I might not do a get ready with me until after I get back from my appointment and get some food, because I think me and the kiddo are gonna have to go get some food after my appointment. All right, I think that's it. Yeah. Anywho, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you have any of these products? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Or are these products that you currently have like on a mental wish list that you would like to try? Let me know in the comments. And until then, enjoy your Thursday. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help my channel to continue to grow. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. Still hang out and watch me play with makeup. Anywho, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.